Good morning, peoples. Jump in here to Coin and Coney. So what's happened? Well, they ended up at 197.12 on Coin. So they had been 197.94, dropped to 195.96 and 197.12. They're back there. Now, what's super important, we got lucky. Let's see if they need to execute today because we're looking to take this off the table so we don't go past 200, right? So there were no shares bought, no other trades. Remember the other day they rolled into their 210 and out of their 260 and 265. So share count stayed the same here. We really need this to stay below 200 because they have 48% of the contracts at the 200. And then they have a portion at 202.50 and then the other portion at 207.50. So let's go take a look at those. So what did, what did Coney do? Well, it went down, it went up a little more, which is positive. And when it went down the day before, it went down a little bit less. And it did on Tuesday, go down or go up a little less than Coin. So overall, Coney has really performed pretty well on Coin. All right, let's look at the weeklies. As this doesn't tell as much as holdings, but this part is very helpful. So here we are. I mean, I think we got more luck. We were 197 on Tuesday. Here we are at 197 again on Thursday. We dropped back to 195. So that's positive. We've got 11 million, I think, out there. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, we have 12.3 million in these weeklies, 33,050, right? And you see 17,250 in these numbers and 15,8 here. So we really want to stay away from these and collect all that money because we had some ugly losses out at the 260 and 265. So this is not a day for this thing to run up to 210, right? That will just destroy these calls. Just destroy them. It will help the synthetic. So how are we doing on that? Speaking of the synthetic, well, we have that now down to 37 million. Okay. So here we are, 85. Now, what's skewed? This has only been over here for 2 days where we rolled into the 210. These bigger numbers were where we had the 260s and 265s. Sometimes I mix up, this is the one that had maybe it has had the 210 all this time. Easy to mix these guys up. Must have been Misty that had somebody had 265s and 260s. And this looks like it's had the 210 for a while. We may have come out of we did come out of the 250. That's what it was. So this one had the 250. One of the other ones had a 260. Oh, Tesla. Tesla had the 265 and the 260, and we roll that into a 210 and a 215. Okay. Misty is okay on theirs. They rolled theirs. But this had a 250. I knew it had a higher one. So it doesn't matter with the price here because this isn't in play right now. This is done with for a while. All right. So let's finish on holding. So we closed at 1570 and fair value is 1573. So we're 3 cents cheaper. We're on sale. Big discount, guys. So this is important in that it tells us, right, the amount of money that's at stake, 12,380. The weekly shows us the percentages away. Doesn't take a rocket science to see if we're trading at 197, 200's not very far away. 202.5's not that far away. Even 207's not that far away. So we haven't moved much in the last few days, though. We went from Tuesday being at 197, mid 197s. We went down to high 195. These are closing prices. And then we turned around and went back up in the 197 on Thursday. So, what does it look like right now with 2 hours? Let me plug it in. Coin looks like 199.27 by 199.43. So, boy, I know what these market makers will do. When this thing opens and it right around 200, it's going to keep it at like $1.10. And you got to wait a few hours. And then if you're below 200, you can probably buy it at 30 cents. Now, I know what these fund managers, they're like, well, maybe it's going to go down to 197 and we can buy it for 2 cents. I wouldn't mess around with that. Right now, it's 185 with 1 day to go. But it should, just on the open, even at 199, be somewhere around $1.40 or something. And I'm not saying take it off at that, but I am saying take it off if you see an 80% gain. The minute it's at a level where you've captured 80%, just take it off. I don't want the latter half of the day to have this thing run to 204 and you're out paying $5, right? You didn't collect $5 on it. At 5,814,000, what did you collect? Let's go take a look in August. That's 368, right? It's 5.8 million. So if it gets to 203.68, it would cost them 5.814. They'd be giving all the money back, right? So that's when it's ugly. That's why you should strive for 50 cents, 70 cents. Again, I mean, if the thing opens at 199, goes to 201 and plunges to 195, then go out and buy it for 25 cents or something. But I'm just saying, be very active in these. This is our money that you're playing with, and we want that money. So please be active and don't just say, yeah, at 2:30 I'll go out and check Eastern time and see what's going on. That doesn't work for me. I don't think it works for a lot of you guys that understand how these things work. All right, guys. So let's see if there's anything else. I showed you the charts. Yeah, that's about it. So let's go and look at the payment because we don't have as big a loss as some of these. We do have a 45-cent loss, but we have a short call gain. Technically, this loss is 76 cents, but we have a 31-cent gain. We do not want to be buying that back for 5 point. We don't want to lose that, right? I'd like to keep that and next week get it again and the week after get it again and then get some gain on the synthetic, right? So right now that loss, this is saying 35. Let me see if I need to update that. 37. So that hasn't been updated. So that's ballpark, right? We're not too far away. All right, guys. So that's what I got. That explains Coney. Sorry, when I'm not doing this daily and all of them, it's easy to mix up a few. But I mean, I have them all down below. I have all the synthetics and all the calls. So in order to try and get us our dollar or more, we need to turn this into a positive because they gave us a dollar last time. And like I said, we didn't earn it. We didn't have anything positive. So we got 31 cents positive, and I want these guys to manage it. I don't care if this drops down to 11 million. but I don't want to see it 2 million or a loss on top. We lose all the 12 and other. So manage this thing tightly, guys. All right, that's what I got for you. Again, this is Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for fun and entertainment. Okay, guys, have a good one. Bye for now.